Hello, good afternoon, and you're very welcome to the Lanxess Arena, to the Cathedral of Handball in Cologne. 20,000 people due here in about 30 minutes' time for the gold medal match. It's HC Vardar from Skopje against Telekom Veszprém. That's at 6 o'clock Central European time. 40-35, the third place game finished, and what a game it was. Never before has 40 goals been scored in a EHF Final4 match in 60 minutes of handball, so Barcelona got a nice record there. So this is the final between Vardar and Veszprém, and of course Vardar had that incredible comeback yesterday. Veszprém, well, they dispatched Kielce 33-30 in a tough game. Well, that was Stoilov getting the winning goal in that second semi-final when Vardar came from 7 goals down at half-time to defeat the mighty Barcelona. No one expected it, and this is the arrival of the Vardar team here today. A team no one expected to be at the Final Four. Forget about being in the gold medal match. Gleb Kalarash, he has improved out of sight this season. And there is Karacic, who word was last night that he'd torn just about every ligament in his leg, but looks to be walking fine. Had a good stretch there, and he's involved in the warm-up right now. The B is a V for the rest of us. They are playing in white today. Now, 2017, when they won this championship, they played in the candy stripe black and red on the Saturday and wore the white on the Sunday, if memory serves me correctly. And they've gone exactly the same way again. Milosavljev, what a player he's been for them. He came from absolutely nowhere and within a season has become a superstar. Getban is the other goalkeeper on the squad. And Moraes had an absolutely incredible game from him yesterday, but so did just about everybody. Sergei Gorbok, 32, out injured most of the season, is available to play, but we didn't see him make an appearance yesterday. Stas Kuba is going to be so vitally important for them. Well, those are the Vardar fans. There's a big grouping of them away to my left, and by all accounts, there were phone calls all night long hoping for tickets for this final. And these are the guys they're facing from Hungary, and that is Kontan Mahé. Mirsad Terzic, we talked to him after the game yesterday. And they had a win against Kielce, as I said, by 3 goals, but it was a tough game. Omir had a couple of goals. It's going to be another tough battle today. And Laszlo Nagy and Omir Ilic, last game for them for Veszprem. They retire at the end of the season. So that was how Veszprem did it in the end. Peter Nadic, 12 goals, a big part of that, of course. This is the Veszprem team arriving here today. And there he is, the man of the hour. Man of the match yesterday. There's Perez, once a big player with this Veszprem team, now part of the coaching team. Quentin Mahé, slimmed down, trimmed down. They just seem stronger, fitter than they did at the start of the season. It wasn't a good start to the season for them, and back then, even up until Christmas, people weren't thinking about them as possible contenders here. Forget about being at the gold medal match. And what's really interesting is that both teams have a similar story, that they've proved all the doubters wrong. They will wear red today, Veszprem. And miraculously, the holy water was out last night, and they rubbed it into the foot of Arpad Sterbik, because you think that the story I got about Karacic was that he was walking on one leg. The story for Arpad Sterbik was that the foot was almost gone. But there he is on the team sheet today, but Miklo will be so important to them. And they're the fans from Veszprem, and they really are some of the best fans in terms of following their team wherever they may go. Veszprem and Vardar fans. Arena looks great, starting to fill up, a lot of red. I wonder, is there more? There's the whole speaker for Veszprem on the big screen. That guy is absolutely brilliant, the way he introduces his team. Andy Nielsen had him as one of my star players to watch out for, but he took a lot of the flack from the centre players, and we'll talk a little bit about the coaches in a little moment time. But very, very shortly we're going to go down to the dressing rooms and get some of the pre-match reaction down there.
Yesterday we saw that anything is possible. No team has ever turned such a halftime deficit into a win at the EHF Final4. So how do you feel one day later and with final match in front of you?
Yes, what we made yesterday, it was one kind of miracle. We really believe that we deserve this column and that we are good enough to play in final. We are a bit tired, but today we will forget for all pains and for everything. We will fight for trophy, and I hope that we will be successful.
Can you tell us anything about Karacic's injury? Will he be able to fight for his second Champions title?
Yes, of course, he's ready. He has a little bit pain, but he will play for sure.
Okay, you know Veszprém very well. What do you think, who will make history tonight?
Yes, Veszprém is a very good team. They attack this trophy a lot of years. I think the chances are 50-50, and maybe one ball, one save will decide who will be the champion.
Mommy, first of all, can you tell us anything about Sterbik's leg injury and about Laszlo Nac's injury?
Oh, they will be good. I think they will be good. They will be today in the team, and in any case, they will help us.
Roland Mikler said yesterday that against VELUX you just had a little more luck in those few deciding situations. So do you feel like this is your lucky weekend for winning a trophy finally?
I don't think so that we have a luck. We deserved this victory yesterday, and it's in any case with how we came here also we deserve. Anyway, it's one more time, it's one more match, and hopefully it will be good for us.
So this is your last match with Veszprém as a player. How big is your wish to win this trophy?
I can't explain you how big it's for everyone, especially for me, and we will do everything.
Well done, that interviewer. She was asking the tough questions down there. She got a smile at him over here. Oh, what a wonderful servant he's been for THW Kiel. Before that, he was at, well, not a Champions League club that I remember, but my first dealings with him were at Kiel, and then the last number of years at Veszprém. And of course, Laszlo first met him when he was with Barcelona here, won the trophy in 2011 with them at the Final Four, and then went over to Veszprém. And how much do they want to win it? They really want to win it. And I mean, they've been perennial winners of the Hungarian league, apart from last season when Szeged took it away from them. And they want to show everyone that they belong at the top table, and they want to banish the ghosts of a couple of seasons ago when they were beaten by Kielce in the most dramatic comeback ever in the final. Both teams have played each other twice this season, one win each. Both teams won away from home against each other, if that's any good to you. Both coaches played in the first VELUX EHF Final Four with Ciudad Real. They certainly did. Won 3 titles, not the Final Four, but they won 3 titles with those clubs. So, I mean, that's the other story, isn't it? Parondo was on the right wing. 6 o'clock, by the way, just while the graphic is there. I'm sure you can stay with us for the next 17 minutes or so for the opening show. Central European time, whatever time that may be in the world. Parondo was on the right wing for that Ciudad Real team. Davis was on the left wing. Teammates, but not today. Great friends, but they both want to win, and it's their first time as head coaches at the event. But now it's the gold medal match very shortly away, and it's time to watch the opening show. Enjoy.
From the United States of America, the score. And this is what it feels like when you're living on the edge. Enjoy.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10.
What's up, hello? And here we go. It's about time that we set it up. And here we go. Red lights, I can never stop. A dreamer with the fever to be great is all I ever was, is all I ever wanted. A fighter with the fever for the fame is all I ever was, is all I ever wanted. Got me singing like bang bang and bang bang and bang bang. This fire's a weapon. Bang bang and bang bang and bang bang. Won't stop till we're legend. Na 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 na. Won't stop till we're legend. Here we go. It's my turn to make history. And here we go. When I'm gone, they'll remember me. Yeah, a dreamer with a fever to be great is all I ever want, is all I ever wanted. A fighter with the fever for the fame is all I ever want, is all I ever wanted. Got me singing like bang bang and bang bang and bang bang. This fire's a weapon. Bang bang, bang bang, bang bang. Won't stop till we're legend. Na 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 na. Won't stop till we're legend. Na 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 na. Won't stop till we're legend. Blood, sweat, I'll break my bones till all my scars bleed golden. My name's forever known. In blood, sweat, I'll break my bones till all my scars bleed golden. My name's forever known. Bang, 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 bang. This fire's a weapon. Bang, 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 bang. Won't stop till we're legend. Bang, bang, won't stop till we're legend. Na 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 na. Won't stop till we're legend. Na 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 na. Thank you, Claude. Lanxess Arena, are you ready for the big final?
The Lanxess Arena is ready, Mr. Hall Speaker, and we are ready too, live here with you wherever you are around the world. Welcome to the Lanxess Arena. Welcome to the Cathedral of Handball. And it is time to introduce the teams, the referees, and I just want to say I have never been happier for two guys, Lars Geipel and Markus Helbig from Germany, who missed out by some, nobody knows why, missed out on doing their own home World Championships. Two of the best referees in the world, and here they are, what a present for them. If they were down in the dumps having not refereed in their home championships, well, here they are now on the biggest stage in the world. The EHF Final Four, and we wish the two of them the very best of luck. You couldn't meet two nicer guys. So the first team to get introduced is the away team. That's Veszprem's captain. It's Laszlo Nagy. Looked like he was his arm was hanging off him, but he got 3 goals yesterday. He's here today. Sterbic running out. He's grand. Then we have Dejan Maniskov, the Macedonian, playing against the team from Skopje. Then it's Momir Ilic retiring at the end of the season, but he runs on like he's some spring chicken. 1 goal yesterday. Tonnesson, 2 goals yesterday. Roland Mikler, what an able deputy he was to take over from Sterbic. Had a good game. Dragan Gajic, number 17, 5 goals yesterday. I'm going to tell you what he said to me just after breakfast this morning. Hold that thought. Then comes Andreas Nielsen, made so much space for him, no goals. Nazanaj 3. Marguc, no goals yesterday, didn't play as far as I can remember. Manu Sturlek, he got 4. Mirsad Terzic, number 30, he is the big, strong defender. Then the man beside him, red carded yesterday, straight red card, correctly so. Blas Blagodinchek, he got 2 goals before that, had a great game. And then the MVP of the game yesterday, Petr Nenadic, runs on, floats on, 12 goals. Then Kontan Mahe, the Frenchman. Behind him, another Slovenian, Borut Mačkovšek. And finally, one of the Hungarians on the team, there aren't many of them, Mate Lekai. 4 goals for him yesterday, and pivotal moments, that's for sure. David Davis is the coach, and best of luck to him. And now all in white, with a little bit of black trim and a little bit of grey. They are nice tops, haven't seen them before. All brand new for the EHF Final 4 this season. It is HC Vardar. First out, number 5, Stoyanche Stoilov. 1 goal yesterday, but only at the end. But this guy's all heart and soul, and he's all Vardar. Then behind him, Martin Popovsky, right winger, 2 goals in the Champions League this season, but don't expect him to see any game time. Then 10 goals yesterday, number 10 on his jersey, Dainis Kristopans, the Latvian. Ferrero Morais Rogerio is his name. 4 goals yesterday, great game. Then Christian Dissinger, the only German, apart from the 2 referees today, playing in Cologne. Igor Karacic, the Croatian, 5 goals for him. Then Stas Skuba, the Slovenian, comes on, 1 goal to his name yesterday. Didn't play, I don't know why that was, didn't play as much as I thought. Then Gleb Kalarash, another guy you want fighting your corner just when the going gets tough, he gets going. Khalifa Getban, the Algerian, in goal. Able substitute for Milosavljev, but Milosavljev is the guy everyone's talking about. Ivan Čupic, 3 goals yesterday, 2 times winner of this event at 16 and 17, 1 for Kielce, 1 for Vardar. Then Timur Dibarov also won it that year in 17 with Ivan Čupic, but was here 10 years ago at Tchaikovsky Medvedi. 2 goals he got yesterday. Gorbak after him. Shishkarev was here with Dibarov 10 years ago as well with the Russian team. Then Yania Vojvodic comes on. He's a centre player. He's 23 years of age, only 2 goals all season. Kiselyev, the Russian, number 50. And finally, Dejan Milosavljev. Banda. And the coach, Roberto Parrondo, and his assistant coach, the only female coaching in the men's VELUX EHF Champions League, which is an absolutely wonderful achievement. And she is on the bench for the gold medal match, and congratulations to her. It's Biljana Crvenkovska. So it's the anthem of the Champions League now. The one thing that always stuck in my mind, Jose Mourinho said about when you get to the gold medal match, don't be trying to overthink it, don't try and change it. There's enough pressure on all of these players already without trying to make up something new to think about. Stick to what you know, stick to what's tried and tested, and just see where it goes after that. So I don't expect to see anything majorly different from these 2 teams that we've seen all season. Congratulations to that man then for the career he's had. He's retiring at the end of the season, and the same, Momir, congratulations to you and the career you've had both for club and country, both of you. You've been great servants to the game, and you will be great ambassadors, I'm sure, in the future. So, at breakfast today, Dragan Gajic said to me, Tom, I've been waiting 15 years for this moment. Of course, he was part of the team that lost the semi-final here a couple of years ago, and that just puts it in perspective. I've been waiting 15 years for this moment to get a chance, and a lot of players never get that chance. The gold medal match.
Can I have your attention, please? To ensure fair conditions for all players, officials and referees, and in the interest of the sport of handball, we kindly request you, the spectators, to support your team in a fair manner and to show positive attitude towards all spectators and participants. Thank you.
Thank you, Annette, again. So as I said, 15 years in the waiting. Some players never get here. But if you get here, you've got to give it your all. Can't be going to bed tonight. You can't be waking up in 2 years' time thinking, I could have done a little bit more. That is why Stas Skuba said down at the dressing room, Igor Karacic will play. No matter what, he will be ready. He might not last 10 minutes, but he's going to play. And that's all you can ever ask for a player when it comes to the final. Good luck to you, Roberto Parondo. Hope it goes well. Goalkeepers, well, we've mentioned them enough, so just let's go as we go through. 32 years of age, Stoyanche. 24, Popovsky. Won't see him play. He's already got 2 right wingers ahead of him. Rogerio, 29 goals in the season, but he got 4 yesterday to win the best games. He was a big buy in the middle of the season, Dissinger. Karacic, vital to them. Didn't hear of him last year, and he's been brilliant this year. Stas Skuba the same over in Szeged, and he was replaced by Dejan Bombac. Couldn't remember his name yesterday, remembered it today. Sergei Gorbak, injured all season, but is available. Lots of Russians on this team. Lots of Macedonians. And whatever they've got going on, if you could bottle it and sell it, you'd have a winner. Now this guy, he's just Mr. Smiles all the way, and he's brought a smile back to the face of this club, that is for sure. They've never, ever won the Champions League, and they've been in the final enough times. They've been here enough times to win it. They should have won it 3 years ago and blew it. They got the shaky knees with 13 minutes to go, and well, that experience has got to stand to you. But they're playing against a team that never seems to know when they're beaten. So here's my tip. If the final whistle goes and Veszprém are leading by 1, that's the only time you know that Vardar are out of this game. I am not making any predictions. If they're 20 goals up at half-time, I'm going down the lineup. This Vardar team always has a chance. Look at that man there. 2 meters 15, 135 kilos, 90 goals this season. Well, if he's another big game today, could he be the top scorer? And of course they went for Nodge as well in this farewell game, and now we've gone for 2 goalkeepers facing off. And good luck to them. What a great shot. That's what they're playing for, the big arm at the ball. Vardar will start in attack, Veszprém in defence. Veszprém playing from left to right. Forgive me if I get the names wrong every now and again, the 2 V's might throw me off. Veszprém are all in red defending, Mikler in goal. Manaskov gets the start today. Terzic, then Makovcek, Lagorenchek. Tonneson in the right back position, Mahe in the right wing defence. Playing from left to right, all in red, Veszprém. Now, Vardar playing all in white from the right. Milosavljev, Shishkara from the right wing. Kristopans right back. Skuba, centre. Karacic left back, Tiberov left wing. 1 second to go for the whistle to blow. Morais on the line, and Marcus gets us underway. The gold medal match. Everything has happened all season comes down to the next 60 plus minutes, and it could be plus minutes. If it's a draw, we go to extra time 2 times, and then if it's all square at that stage, they go to penalties. I don't think my heart could take it. Kristopan, Skuba, Ball to Karacic, hit on the way through by Maćkovšek. The referee immediately says let go of his jersey. I think Karacic had a bit of cramp yesterday, and that's what really got him. That's what really caused him the problems. So he looks all right today. He looks like he's moving freely. Oh, lovely play. Karacic through. Too many steps as the referee. No goal. Beautiful ball into Moraes, over the head of Mikler. The first goal and the break already. Mahe is gone. Ball is with Maćkovšek. Back with Mahe again. Tries to go through, does go through, but he's held up. So in the top scorer league, Duchabayev didn't get the magic 100 in the end. 99 is all he got. 99 is what he's got. If Kristevans gets 9 or more goals, you wouldn't put it past him. He will be the top scorer of the tournament. Up goes Maćkovšek. Maćkovšek opens the scoring for Veszprém today after Moraes had put Vardar ahead. And it's 1-1 with 2 minutes gone in the game. Borut Maćkovšek, what a signing he's been for them, has settled in so well. Kristopan Skuba Karacic, Moraes on the line, he's open, he gets it, no, he drops it. Tonneson just got back into position. Referees call a foul, 9-metre ball. Karacic, Moraes again, but the referees decide that it's an attacker foul. Mahe breaks it. Terzic, nice ball across, and he stays in attack, Terzic, and then gets a nosebleed and decides, I better get off this court quick. This is not where I belong. And Tonneson has it again, and he plays it to Marguč on the right wing, so no start for Dragan Gajic. Might see him after 30 minutes, but Davis has shown that he doesn't mind rotating his players. Maćkovšek gets it out to Tonneson, he'll break. Oh, he's hit on the way through from behind. I'll tell you, Moraes is a lucky boy there. He gets a caution. That is, well, that's a nasty little one, I have to say. So he's got a warning. And they have to start it again. Now Mahe. Look at Blagodenchek, the shirt getting torn off him. Tonneson goes up. That's a great goal by Tonneson. Absolutely brilliant. And it's already broken. Skuba. So Kristevans back to Skuba. He's in the middle there. He gives it to Kristevans. Everyone's up and everyone's down. Moraes and Terzic. Down they go. Terzic, what a fight that's going to be. Well, Moraes goes down far too easily there, if you ask me. But referees know exactly what they're doing. It's 2-1 Veszprém. 3 metres from the ball. Maćkovšek says no problemo. And the ball is in Skuba's hands now with Kristevans, who's deep on the left and Steberov. Now, Karacic, line switch with Moraes, ball with Kristevans. Oh, it breaks past them all, but the save from Mikler, who has to make sure his 2 hands are still there. Blows on him to take the sting out of them. That was some power behind that 135 kilo shot. Skuba again tries to turn, lovely ball, Moraes, and it's a penalty. And Skuba and Moraes is really playing well. Hasn't played well all season now, had some difficulties with his knees, but and maybe he was playing well at the start of the season, but lately had been really poor. But yesterday and today, he's really stepped up to the plate, and he took that one well. And yeah, it is a 7 metre. Hand in from I think it was Blagodenchek, don't know. Čupić takes his time. Comes forward for the 7 metre, apologises to the referee, just steps back quite a long way from the line. Puts it through the legs of Mikler. And Čupić opens his account, first goal of the game for him. And it's evens at 2. Mahe. Blagorin checking the line. Now Mahe comes off the ball. Shishkara follows now, tries to get back. They've got to get that ball to Maćkovšek quicker. Here it is. He comes too far into the centre. Now Tonneson, same double switch again. That's a lovely pass behind the back. Doesn't make it out. It does. Makes it out to Maniskov, who's absolutely hauled down by, is it Kristapants? It is Kristapants. He gets the warning for the team. Well, Shishkarov was out of position there, and Maćkovšek needed to take him on. Skuba out, Mahe up, bounces, hit, loses it. Milosavlje's ball, play on, says the referee, good play. Ball with Karacic, Karacic breaks through all alone and he's put it wide, thought it was gone in. Hits off the hoardings at the back, Maniskov's on his bike, plays it to Mahe, who's a bit too casual looking around, then he goes up, great save Milosavljev. Mahe needed to be a little bit quicker and he's lost his shoe. Yeah, he's a Cinderella man, all right. Tight, nervy opening to this gold medal match, 2-2, 6:23 gone. Goalkeepers have some nice saves. Morais goes down again, and the referees have to have a word with him. I think, yeah, they're absolutely right. Well done to Marcus. Gets in there and says, hey, look at the size of you. Stand up, will you? And stop falling over. Someone sneezes on you. 2 from 3, Milosavljev on 33%. Mikler, no saves yet. Which is unfortunate for him because, Timerov, brilliant. Because he didn't get hands to Kristapant's shot, but obviously it didn't count. Mahe, Tonneson comes across again, going sideways, but he somehow turns his body and scores an absolutely magnificent goal into the far corner, long and deep, 3-3. And Maćkovšek, who's a big lad, he stands 2'3". But Kristapants has got 12 centimetres on him. For the rest of us, I think that's about 4 inches, is it? Maybe more. Maybe 5. So Terzic decides to chance his arm, stepping out high and stopping the run from Kristapants. Easier said than done. Morais, Skuba now. That's a great effort to go past Blagorinček, his Slovenian buddy, but the other Slovenian knew what he was going to do, which was Maćkovšek, who stepped in to help Blaj, and they covered Skuba very well there. Karacic again, to Morais again. Now Stas Skuba. Oh, lovely ball behind, and a lovely pass into Morais. Kristapants' hands are so soft. That is a super move, and Mahe's already gone. Plays it to Maćkovšek. That is amazing. He's wide on the left, Borut, and he still manages to stick it in. Look at this. Wide he goes, and Kristapants jumping at him, and he puts it near post, and this is the best angle for it. Right in there, no chance, Milosavljev. And that's 2, I think, for Maćkovšek from 2 shots it is indeed. So 4-4 after 8 minutes. 75 goals we had in the first game. I don't think we're going to have that now. But Karacic, that leg looks all right. The arm looks even better. Ball to Tonneson. What's he going to do? Oh, Mahe. What have they gone for here? Calm down. Everybody outside, says the referee. Bring on those floor wipers. Chill it out. Now, everybody seemed to end up inside here. Tonneson dropped it off. Morais stepped inside. And the referee said, everyone calm. Let's bring the ball back out to the 9-metre line. That is really clever refereeing in this situation. Resets everything. And Maćkovšek is in the centre now. Line switch. Nielsen on. Place of Blagorinček. Now Mahe. Mahe tries to break through. Only 9 metres, but there could be more. It is 9 metres. Well, Christopans has him around the neck, but in fairness, Kantan Mahe goes very low there. So, Jonathan, Mahe, that's what they tried earlier. Lovely ball around the corner, dropped by Nielsen. Fast break Scuba, he's gone. Ball out to Diberov. Diberov sidesteps just about everybody, spins it. Oh! Timur Diberov! Second goal of the game, and it's a doozy. Well, it was over-egged, the pudding there again. This is a super sidestep. Marguc no chance, Mikler no chance, and the spin on that ball. Mahe, Maćkovšek, Tonneson, over the top, hits the bar at the back of the goal. But nice movement again from Veszprém, and if they get their radar in, there's going to be goals from that. Parondo, happy as Larry with life as it is at the moment. 6-4, they're leading. 10 minutes, 20 seconds gone, and time for a goalkeeper coach chatting the sideline down on the Vardar end. Milosavljev sent back into battle again. Scuba, Karacic, Christopans, ball around the corner. Shishkarov, great save. Now, Tonneson, what does he do? Plays it back to Mahe. Now they're open. Maćkovšek, Blagodenšek, easy peasy. How are you doing? First goal of the game, and well spotted by Borut there. Just looked up. No chance, Christopans or Shishkarov. Shishkarov, well done to him for making it back after the shot that Mikler saved. And it's 6-5. That's how quickly handball games, the momentum changes. Vardar looked like they were cruising 6-4, could go for another one, but suddenly it's only a one-goal game. Scuba, great shot, and oh, look what Mikler does. He says, hey, is that the best you got? I can catch these. What's this? Two-handed catch? Is that all you got? How about that, Saz? How about that, pal? Stas Scuba trying to pretend it never happened, calling Shishkarov in, second line of this year's side. Christopans, ball, Christopans! Everyone fell asleep. Christopans was wide awake. Shishkarov scores it. What a ball. What a ball. Oh, 9-meter ball. Mahe tried to break through, just hit the post. Maćkovšek just laid it off, but he ran into three of the biggest guys you're ever going to meet. Mahe, one was Gleb Kalarash. Gleb Kalarash just gets him down on the ground. Mahe is okay. Nielsen is in there playing on the line still, and no change in the wing position. Manoskov hasn't had a sniff, neither has Marguc. It's all down the middle at the moment from Veszprém. Oh, that's a poor ball, but he gets away with it for a foul on Nielsen. A pull in the back. And they're lucky there. The right decision, but they're still lucky. No passive play called yet. And might be going up. There it is. Mahe. Oh! Oh, whoa. Referee said that's okay, but I think Shishkarov got away with one as well there. And it's still up. Mahe, the shot off the crossbar, and Diberov is gone. What's he going to do? Looks around for his old Russian mate. He's lost the ball over the sideline. No, he hasn't. Plays it back to Stas Scuba. And wait a minute, says the referee. Someone's down on the sideline. Is it Shishkarov? He looks like he's injured himself. What happened there? That is absolutely bizarre. The referee's called it back. He went running for the ball, and did he like jam his knee or his hamstring trying to stop the ball from going out? It's a groin strain, looks like. He's not, unless they chased the ball there. He pulled his hamstring. Stopping the ball going out. Sometimes, yeah, it's a groin, is it? He's in pain anyway. And he's been carried off. They have 2 bits to play over there, but defensively They have a lot of problems. Play on, says the referee, and that's the kind of fight that's got them this far. And Shishkara for saying time, and down he goes again. That is a huge, huge blow for Vardar. A huge blow. Take it easy. And look who comes over to help him, Sergei Gorbach, who himself suffered a really bad knee injury, and he is devastated for his friend and his teammate. He's looking down, hoping for the best, which means that Čupić does come on to the right wing. So Karacic, shot, save, rebound, Morais. It's another one. 4 yesterday, 3 today. Who is this man? And it's 8-5. Vardar leads. Well, the look, maybe, if you can call it that, is just with Vardar at the moment in terms of rebounds and where the ball goes. But that can change. Lady Luck rolls the dice sometimes in these situations. And if it comes up trumps for you, you're lucky. But it doesn't always do that. Momir Ilic makes his way on in place of Maćkovšek in that left-back position. Nielsen makes the back, and Nielsen scores the goal. He's been doing that all season. First decent ball he's got in 2 games, and he scores an easy goal. Nice ball, Mahe, to him. No chance left, Kalarash. 8-6, 14 and a half minutes gone in the first half. Skuba Karacic, Kristopans, Skuba, Karacic, 1-on-1, no, plays it back to Dibirov, now to Skuba, all the way through, 2 little switches. Ball to Marguch, sidesteps everybody and breaks through, gets called back. Referees have a little chat with each other. It's a yellow card for Timur Dibirov. After that lovely goal from Skuba. So he's on a warning. And he salutes the crowds. Of course knows Veszprém very well after his season in Szeged, when he took the Hungarian Championship, or was part of the team that took it away from Veszprém. So he likes playing them. Ball, it's beautiful! Oh, what a ball, Mahe! What a big hand, Nielsen! And a nice goal to boot. What a ball from Mahe! Almost no look. Beautiful one-handed catch, Nielsen. Great goal. The fight against Kalarash. Second time he's beaten it for space. And it's 9-7. Oh, Stas Skuba sold them all. Lovely ball. Morais again! Are you kidding me? 4th goal of the game. And suddenly they decided that Morais is the big man in the right place at the right time. Lovely ball around the back, and Morais is already reading it and beats the marker. Gets it in ahead of Marguch. Unfair contest. That's what they think of that. 10-7, 17 goals, 16 minutes of handball. Tight game so far. Basil Nodge comes on now in place of Tonneson. Marguch stays deep on the right wing. So Ilic, Nodge, Mahe. That's your 3 centre backs. Back to Nodge again. Bounces it. Oh, and he's dropped it. Well, the nerves getting to Laszlo. It would mean so much to him to win this tournament with Veszprém. He's won the Champions League twice as a player. Once at the Final Four with Barcelona, once before it was the Final Four with Barcelona. But there wasn't an auspicious start to the game for him. Karacic, Skuba, Kristopans. Well, they've called it against Skuba, I think, for being in and out. Mahe breaks it to Ilic, Manaskov, great save, Milosavljev. Nothing for Manaskov, great save. And the goalkeeper coach has a word with him, explains what he did right, and that's nice to hear. Great support from the bench for Milosavljev, and he is now 22% when you think Mikler is at 17. Well, he went near post, and Milosavljev read it. Kristopans, no stopping that. And it's 11-7. Veszprém are 4 goals down. No stopping a shot like this. And then again, you think maybe he could have stopped it. It's just the power he generates. 1 from 1. He's only taken 1 shot. He hasn't even gotten going yet. Some nice hands from Kristopans. Mekai comes on now. Ilic comes. Oh, Momir Ilic! That's what we've come to know and love. What a goal! Last game today. Look at that. No chance, Milosavljev. Well, I tell you, in his younger days, he'd be throwing them at 130 kilometers per hour. But it doesn't matter. It's the timing, it's the accuracy, and that's what he's got. So, 11-8. Vardar in the lead. Kristopans, Karacic. Kristopans. Morais causing unmerciful problems for them in there. Kristopans again. Last play going, check on Terzic, step out. Karacic underarm, great save, Mikler. Great save, Mikler. Karacic had nothing really on, had to go for it. He's not happy with himself. Mate Lekai breaks it out to Ilic. Now he goes alone. 1 against 1, he's hit in the face. Trouble here. It's Kristopans, I think. And he's a guy that don't want to be gone. But he is gone. He was on a warning. That's a 2 minutes for him. Slap in the face on, and it's going to be a 7-meter as well. And there it is. Just anything around that area, even if it's only a swipe down, it's a good decision by the referees. Well spotted. And Mahe steps forward to face Milosavljev. Takes him. Buries it. First goal of the game for him. Four-goal game becomes a 2-goal game. Not a bad bit of power from him either. 121 kilometers per hour. So empty goal, Milosavljev off. In the right back is Kiselyev. Lovely ball, Stoylov wide open. First goal of the game for him. So they bring on a little bit of experience. Karacic, lovely ball. What was the defense doing there? No one communicating. Terzic shouted. Lagodicek didn't know. Nodge was all at sea. 12-9. Janadic goes for the shot into the arms, but he knew he was getting the hit. Looks to be picked up, gets picked up. Deb Kalarash has a word, no doubt in German. Janadic again. The block for Nielsen, but Nielsen, they've called that an attacker foul. Difficult. It's one of those areas I find really difficult. I'm sure the referees do too. That looks clear there. Because Kalarash gives them the option and they call it. And Nielsen's sort of saying, come on, get up. Well, that's clever play, Kalarash. Did he con the referees? You decide. Lost balls. Veszprém 4, Vardar 2. You've just joined us. 3-goal lead for Vardar, playing in white from right to left. Veszprém all in red. Hand is up for passive play. Ball is in again to Stoylov. He tries to turn. Someone is in trouble. Terzic holding. That's correct. He's got him, he doesn't let go. Terzic, 2 minutes for him. So, even Stevens, but they still stay empty goal for Vardar. Kiselyev, Karacic, open on that side. Scuba sells them all down the river and scores another easy goal for him. 2 goals for him. They tried to break it quickly. They're not allowed. They're brought back. Look at this. Bye-bye. It's like a little side swipe on your iPad. That's what he's like. 1 minute he's there, next minute he's gone. 13-9, 1:10 now left on the Veszprém 2-minute suspension, so they've gone empty goal. Lekai is on, he's dropped it, he gets away with one there, I'll tell you. Oh, the weight of expectation is weighing heavily on their shoulders. David Davis needs to take a timeout soon and just say to them, hey guys, relax. Play the game. Lekai to Ilic, hand is up for pass and play. Nodge goes up, and Nodge shows them all how it's done. When you need him, the captain is there, and that shoulder injury looks fine to me. Yep. He may have dropped the ball at the start, but now he's let them all know where he is. It's 6-on-5 in attack for the next 18 seconds. Blagodicek and Nodge in there, they're big men. Kristopans tries to go with them. Karacic now with the ball around the corner. What are you saying? That is impressive, remarkable, and astonishing all at the same time. Right around the corner into the hands of Stoilov. Stoilov says thank you very much. Second goal of the game for him. And the referees have blown the whistle for a pen that fell out of his pocket. Put it back in your pocket, Lars. Put the pen back in your pocket. What a goal again. And well spotted by the players. I think it was Momir Ilic said. Well, Čupić got a little bit of a dig there from somebody, I think, and he's sort of saying, I got a bit of a bang there, ref. Did you not see that? He steps out. They want him 3 meters from the ball. Says he is. Lekai to Nodge, or Lekai again. 14-10. 24 minutes gone in the game. Ilic. Lekai tries to go past, he's lost it again. The hand is up for pass and play. Referees say, up you get. Everybody's okay. Whenever you hear those sharp sounding blasts on a whistle, you always think the worst. But they hand is still up for pass and play. Lekai, ball behind to Ilic, save. Milosavljev rebound is in. No, they've given it out. Milosavljev has it. And play on, says the referee, and they don't want to be celebrating too early, the Vardar boys, but Gleb Kalarash, he celebrates every stop like it's the most important thing in the world. And you know what? In the gold medal match, maybe it is. Look at that. Took it on the rebound. Everything going Vardar's way as we speak. Coming up to the 25-minute mark there, 4 goals up. Stoilov, Karacic. Kristopans hit by Blagodicek. Blagodicek is massive. I've stood beside him, and I'll tell you, Kristopans makes him look small. He goes again. He's up again. He buries it. Kristopans, second goal of the game for him. Big guy. Timeout finally called by Davis to calm them all down. And Kristopans now is on, I think, 91 goals for the tournament. Timeout, Veszprém.
Ako pikere so topka, pustimo, bez 2 minuti, okej? Odbrana je dobra. Ne, kaj imate, desna strana, leva strana, eto. Ti pomognemo leva strana. Hoći, svega samo treba da mislame, 5 minuti, ale Hey, listen. We need to focus in defense because we are defending nothing. They are playing the same as the other teams. They play one action and then the cross. Whatever it is, and then the cross. And we need to be like this, ready to play the cross. That's the Russian defense. And then in attack, we are not playing 100%.
Well, the tracking data is something to behold. Jump height, only 0.4 of a meter, only I say. And all the rest that goes with it, that goes into scoring a goal in the VELUX EHF Final 4. I'll tell you, I wouldn't mind scoring a goal in this tournament. Five goals down, Veszprém, 5 minutes just about to go in the first half. Gabby Davis says they're not doing anything special, we know what they're doing, and he concentrated on the defence because he knows that they'll get the attack right. Village goes for another shot, and Milosavljev makes another save, and it's goalkeeper's ball. Touch off Kristopans. Somebody was saying to me, I can't remember who, that they were talking to a fan, and the fan said, it's not fair that a guy like Kristopans can play, he's too big. But a couple of years ago, you wouldn't have thought he's the player he's become now. He really is good. Almost loses it, Karacic gets it back. Goes 1 against 1, plays it behind the back to Čupić. Čupić to Skuba. Skuba tries to go past Blagorenček. Can't do it. Great defence from Veszprém. 15-10 still to score. 6 passes and the hand is up for passive play. I have to say, you've got to give it to these two referees. They let you know what's going on. Kristopans ball to Stoilov, tries to turn. He doesn't. Is that 2 passes? I can never tell. Soon find out there's 4 left. There was 2 passes. Ball into Stoilov again, held up again. Oh, time. Ilic is in trouble. 2-minute suspension for him.
2-minute suspension.
And once again, the Vardar bench stand and cheer that. Stoilov. He's never going to let go, that's for sure. Look at that. Winds up his fans a little bit more as if they needed it. Ball with Stas Skuba, ball with Kristopans. Now they're playing 6-on-5. The power play for them. Djibarov with the ball, plays it to Karacic. Karacic can't go anywhere. 9-meter ball again. Ball is with Stoilov, with Skuba again. Wants Kristopans to go deep, wants to open them up, and Stas Skuba says thank you very much. 3rd goal of the game for him. Likai is already gone, and they will play empty goal. No, looks like Mikler's now. He's finally coming off. Oh, and that's a great over the shoulder of Blagorenček. How did he do that? And Shishkarev might be injured, but he's able to stand and cheer. That's for sure. Nodge. It is an empty goal. Marguc, Nielsen. And it's Peter Nenadic who comes back on. Can he be the hero again today? Tries to turn. Kristopans, great shot. And that was Nenadic, but the shot from Likai was sensational. 1st goal of the game for him. And it's 16-11. But look what Nenadic does here. Little pass off. And no chance, Stoilov. That's a great bit of play. Little bit of 2-on-2. They love that over in Veszprém. Well done, Nenadic. And great finish from Likai. 38 seconds left on the power play, still 6v5. Čupić, Kristopans to Karacic. Karacic goes up, hit by Blagorenček, not going anywhere. 25 seconds left on the power play. Skuba again. Oh, over the top. He went drilling for oil there. Came up with nothing. Terzic did well to leave him alone. And suddenly Veszprém have a chance. Viktor's back on. The suspension is over. They have a chance to narrow it to 4. Marguc goes in 2nd line on the far side. Nodge. Likai 1-on-1 with Lab Kalaras. He gets hit on the way through, and he really didn't believe that he was in the gap so easily there. And had a poor shot out of it. Nodge again, Marguc comes back. Djibarov out high, 5-1. Now to Nodge, he goes up over to the wing to Manoskov. Manoskov jumps right leg and he misses again. Oh, they need Sterlik over there now because he's jumped twice on the right leg, and Milosavljev has him in his pocket. And if he just takes a touch from Čupić there, it's a penalty in probably 2 minutes. Trying all the tricks, and the big man from Serbia is standing tall. And with 28 seconds to go in the first half, Porondo takes a timeout for Vardar, leading by 5, 16-11.
Nismo igrali ni jedna škatu, sad kad može 5 desno Kriso, Manaskov i Kris, da ostanu sami. Ama je znak, je znak. Ama Manaskov, evo već zato ćemo da stopke. Ama ako je faul, ti si ga dala da odmaš. Ajde! Fight, Brad, to the end there! Keep on, get there! Moće da igrame jedna akcija jaka, speaker desno i ti jedan na jedan. Poslije ako nema ni isto Ivan, te da se zavude, 5 desno, isto ova, ti široko sa blok. Tako, slušaj, kicker desno, Kris napadne jako terzu, u jaču stranu, Kari idi za leto. Ne, sad ako nema dobro podavanje.
Well, I'll tell you, Stas Scuba had an idea, and Parondo said, absolutely not. I understood that bit. And, well, they're leading by 5. Got to listen to the coach. Well, yesterday they were losing by 7 going into the dressing room, so it's going to be a very different kind of talk today. But it's stay strong, that's key. And here we go. 25 seconds left in the first half of the gold medal match. EHF Final 4. Here is Karacic. Plays it to Kristopans. Kristopans 1-against-1 with Machkovsek, who stands up to him. Ball is into Stoilov. 3 meters to Stoilov. Time, says the referee. Everybody calm, be cool. And Stoilov wants Kristopans in the middle and Scuba outside. He gets what he wants. 1 ball to Kristopans. What's he going to do? He goes up. Saved easily by Mikler. But there's no time left, or is there? Chupic brings the ball out. Buzzer goes. And Chupic cleverly doesn't take the shot. So they leave it to Kristopans. I can look at that wall. And then Kristopans is taller than all of them. Here's the shot. Over the top. And in fairness, what do you expect the guy to do? Good first half. Wouldn't say it's the best thing I've ever seen in my whole life, but we all know that handball comes down to those last 15 minutes generally. At least ask Vardar how that works. They'll tell you that's how it works. Right now, though, they are in the ascendancy, 16-11. Telekom, Veszprém haven't really hit their stride. Milosavljev hasn't been exceptional, but he's on 31%. He's made some vital saves at vital times. Mikler is only on 16%. So that's an area they're going to have to improve. 4 goals for Ferreira, for Moraes, I should say. Here's the shot again. Look what he's facing. I just can't get it over the wall and down. Well, the Vardar fans were sending all their love, but just couldn't make it. So it's half-time in the gold medal match, as I said. It's 73% scoring for Vardar, only 61% scoring for Veszprém. Technical faults, 4 for Veszprém, 2 for Vardar. No empty goals, and goals a man extra. Vardar are really taking that as well. Moraes on 4, Scuba 3, and the rest are 2s and 1s all the way down. Nodge in his final game. Ilic is also in there on 1 on his final game for Veszprém. Intriguing, for sure. Ball possession, even Stevens. Number of passes. Look at Veszprém. Talk about taking it all out of the game. And running distance, Veszprém have run more than Vardar. But it's all to play for in the second half. We will be live with you in about 13 minutes' time. Go get a cup of tea, but don't switch it off, and we will rejoin you then.
The second prize is a signed jersey of your favorite team.
Well, with the second half just about 2 minutes away, we will join you for the commentary position. If you have just tuned in, it is the gold medal match in the EHF Final 4 in the Lanxess Arena, the Cathedral of Handball in Cologne, and Vardar's leading 16-11. I just did a quick interview with Matty Anderson, of course, former goalkeeper of the legendary Flensburg when they won here. He was there that day. And he said, look, the two things, he said, it looks like the pressure is on Veszprém, they've never won it. And he said the coach will have said to them, listen, release the handbrake, start playing. He said Vardar is playing like a team that has no pressure, and he says they're playing really well. Agreed. They're 5 goals to the good, 16-11 up. Milosavljev have a 31%, Mikler on 16%. And then, of course, like every great goalkeeper, he said 2 saves and it all changes. And Mikler has been replaced by Sterbik. Let's see how good his foot is after Mamic almost took his leg off yesterday. So he's in goal. Lagodenchek starts on the line for them in attack. Lekai in the centre. Tonison goes back to the right back. Gajic on the right wing. Marguc very quiet. Nenadic is in the left back position. And Manu Sturlek, what a player to be able to bring on when Manuskov didn't quite do it. Maybe a little overcooked, knowing that he was playing against the team he formerly represented, Vardar. So Vardar in all white, playing from left to right. In defence now, and absolutely no changes. How these guys are finding the energy is beyond me. Tiberov, Karacic, Gleb Kalarash, Kristopans, Moraes, and Chupic with that man there, Milosavljev in goal. Well, we're just waiting for the referee's whistle. He got the thumbs up from the table. 30 minutes to go in the Lanxess Arena until we know who the champions of 2019 are on the 10th anniversary of this great event. But let's not forget, there were many winners of the Champions League before the EHF Final 4 started, and they should never be forgotten. Tonison. Gajic, Nenadic, Gajic, lovely pass. Oh no, they've called a tacker foul against him. Don't like when I see that. That is a beautiful move. That's straight out of Vardar's playbook. And who gets called for it? Never an attacker foul in a million years. That's a poor call and not a good start to the second half. And that should have been Veszprém's first goal of the second half. It won't be. And now, in control of the game and the ball is Vardar. Skuba, Chupic. Karacic comes wide, wide, wide. He's hit. He gets a free for nothing there because he knows he can't do anything, and he just comes down on Terzic. And Terzic is saying, what did I do? I just stood there. Rightly so. Here we go. Chupic on the ball to Skuba, back to Chupic. Who's he looking for? Karacic, he goes, straightens the line. Skuba has to come back around again. Handball go for passive play shortly. Kristopans, it's up. That's the first pass. Karacic, Moraes held up by Terzic, and Terzic gives him a little shove to boot and says, get down there. You're not getting it all your own way this time, Moraes. 4 goals in the first half. He's not getting, look at that. That's great body shape from Mirsad Terzic. Push him out. Now, handles up again still. Skuba, Karacic, breakthrough. No chance, Sterbik. And he is not walking on that foot well at all. But they've broken quickly. Lekai. Ball around the corner, doesn't work out. Has the ball back in his hands again, gives it to Nenadic, to Tonison, to Nenadic, Tonison. Just the 3 of them. Sturlek waits. That's a great reverse pass, and that's a great goal from Nenadic. He opens his account of the day, and he wants someone to move. Lekai is off, Terzic is on, and that's the action replay. What a pass. Reverse pass here. Lekai takes everyone out of the game, and they attack past Moraes. They did this the last time they played. They hit that number 2 channel on the right-hand side of the defence of Vardar. Will they do it again? Still alive, the 5-goal game. Scuba, easy, great save. Nothing, says the referee. And Kristopans holds down Nenadic. And Nenadic has the ball, and Sterling may only be able to walk on one leg. But what a save. And Scuba was all the way through there as well. Look at the sidestep. And just the body, boom. Big and strong Sterling. Nenadic fakes them all. Gets hit. Travelled as well though. And it comes back for a 9-metre ball. They got it checked. Nenadic. Lekai, 1-against-1 Morais. He's got to go outside him. Coming back inside is helping Vardar. Morais is not quick on the feet. They got it checking Gleb Kalarash. Getting entangled there. More Kalarash's fault than anyone else's. Nenadic, Lekai, ball to Sturdalek. Tries to, and that's a great decision. They got the first one wrong, but that was good. That was a great decision. Watch it again, you'll see he's right. Čupić comes over, inside defending. Great decision. Mahe steps forward, facing Milosavljev, and he makes no mistake. Second goal of the game for him. Four-goal game. Kristopans goes down holding his face, and Blaž Bogorodic gets sent off for that. And it was like a real slow fall. But I think Blaž's reputation goes ahead of him. Well, there's no hit in the face there at all. Maybe a thumb on the chin. You can see it from here. Ah, there is. Not allowed to touch the face anymore. Those days are gone. Power play to Vardar. Gorinček apologizes to him. And Davis has to reshuffle his pack in there. So Maćkovšek goes on his own in that centre. Here's on Terzic, number 2. Nenadic is out here on Čupić. So Kristopans with the ball. Morais, the big lad in the middle there. On the line, Dibirov to Karacic to Kristopans. Terzic, big fight into Morais. And that's unfortunate, should have let it go. Floor wipers come on, calm it down, says the referees. And the floor wipers called. If they'd let that go, soft hands again from Kristopans. Maybe took steps, good foul from Terzic, you have to think. Dibirov again, same movement again. Karacic, no, great save. Oh, they play it quickly. It's Nenadic, buries it. And that is how quickly a handball game can change. What a save, Stenovic. And from 5 goals up at half-time, it's only 3. What a shot, Karacic. What a ball all the way out from Gajic, who waited 15 years for this chance. Straight down the gullet of Nenadic, who made no mistake. Kristopans. Oh, they've stolen it again! Gajic is fouled. Play on. Maćkovšek. Oh, he's giving it to Nenadic. And Nenadic scores again. And a timeout for sure. Will be coming for Vardar now. And there you go. 17-15. A 2-goal game. And it's Gajic. Foul. But gets to his feet. Play on. Great advantage, referees. Poor ball in the end. Maćkovšek. But look what it means. Nenadic finished it, didn't step inside, and they've done all this on the power play for Vardar. They've scored 2 on the bounce, and suddenly 17-15, having been 5 goals down at half-time. We've got a final. Pistol pants. Scuba. Ball out to the wing to Chupic. No one touches him. Oh, it's off the post. And then a kiss of the ball from Sterbik. Kisses that ball like his life depended on it. Kissed it like his first child when it was born. Watch it again. He just knows. Picks it up and then he gets another kiss from Nenadic. There's the kiss. Yes. Yes, baby. Oh, fantastic. 17-15. Nenadic. Connaughton. Nenadic. Oh, play on. And he goes again. Shot, save, rebound. Nielsen doesn't get it. Vardar has it. Nenadic in trouble. No, he's off. Nielsen's off. Maćkovšek's on. Stulek's off. Have they got enough players? They do. Lekai is on. Drops it. Then goes for the shot. 130 kilometers an hour. Milosavljev makes a great save. They needed that 17-15. 7.5 minutes gone in the second half. Well, who's the man hiding under the jersey? Referees say calm down. And they are calm. Handles up for passive play. And Maćkovšek has a good hold of it. Nickler standing, grinding up the team. The atmosphere is going through the roof here. Karacic hit by Blagorenchek and Connaughton in there. They've held them out. Is the hand still up for passive play? Gotta see now. Referees are waiting. No hand. Scuba looking. Lekai blocks. Hand is up over the top. Foul, says the referee. 9-meter ball. And suddenly this Veszprém team has started to defend. Look at Lekai. He knows he can't allow Kristopant's running him. And Kristopant's actually can't get the ball over Blagorenchek. No, says David Davis. Sorry, he says. Plus, Kristopant's again, outside, inside. And the hand is still up. How many passes have we left? Marcus, I'm sure, will tell us. 4 left. Free ball at 9-meter line. Oh, ball in the back of the head of Terzic. Wake him up. Kristopant shot. Kristopant scores. And they needed that. No goal. No goal. It was behind. What am I doing? Hit the net. Thank you, Ava, sitting beside me. Correcting me as I get it wrong. It was wide. And hit the sideline. She's blushing now because I mentioned her name live on air. 9 minutes gone. It stays 17-15. Nenadic, Connaughton, Nielsen, outsteps Karacic, trying him. Ball is with Lekai. What can he do to Connaughton? Tries to break through, does break through. They've given the goal. They could have given an attacker foul. They didn't. 17-16 and the timeout. Goal very early. That's a great decision. Karacic might have been in trouble if they hadn't scored it. And Connaughton, the breakthrough. 1 goal game, 17-16.
Detrás, šis, ne igraš protiv bek, igraš protiv centar direktno. Koga ima faul na žetina, isto Banja pa je teško. Samba, terča, stuka I ti 1 na 1, okej?
Guys, there is 20 minutes more! Easy!
We want all season for this idea!
This is our turn, guys! Keep on! Get down! This is our game!
Well, I'll tell you, they had that timeout right in front of me here, and even I was getting goosebumps just listening to it. This is our game. That's what they said. Well, the spotlight is on both these teams, and Vardar, losing by 7 yesterday, mounted a comeback. They were leading by 5 today at half-time. The lights come on. Finally, we can all see. Yep. And this is the same guy who couldn't walk, and now suddenly he's on 67% save ratio. Incredible. Dissinger is on. Well, I'll tell you, I said it yesterday, Kristopans takes some pummeling in there and just stands up and goes again. Dissinger. Karacic. Kristopans looks for Dissinger. Dissinger drops it and it hits the foot of Maćkovšek. Well, it's a hot potato at the moment. Karacic tries to break, but they're not outside 9 metres. And the referees, calm as you like, say, everybody cool it, bring it out. And it's at 9 metres and the ball is with Morais. Now it's with Karacic. A 1-goal game with 20 minutes left. Morais, Kristopans, Dissinger. Dissinger tries to go through. Held up. Floor wipers are on. Is there anything worse? No, anything more, I should say. Could have been, but it's good defence, I think. Can't be given 2 minutes for everything in this game, but we'll never have any defending left. Dissinger, Morais makes, but look how much Thomason gets around him. Now he moves in on his own. That's great play, Morais. And you can see him coming like a steam train. And it's 18-16 and they stop the run. 5th goal of the game for him. And there's no way a big man like Morais should be running past him like that. Star Scuba likes it. Gorbach likes it. Morais likes it. Save. Ban in goal now in place of Milosavljev, and that was a good save from Nenadic, who basically only had to look at the goal yesterday and he scored, but today finding the going a little bit more difficult. Good save. Nenadic 3 from 5. 18-16, 11-25 gone in the game. Vardar in white from left to right. Kristopans hit by Terzic. Almost had him turned. The referee's blew. 9-metre ball. Stoilov in on the line now in place of Morais. Different type of player. Out goes Lekai on Kristopans and stays there. Karacic now tries to break through the middle. And who's facing him? Glasbla, Godenchek and Maćkovšek, and they give each other a high five. Job well done so far. Stoilov, elbows and arms everywhere. Kristopans down he goes. Terzic knows. And he knows he's getting a 2-minute suspension here. Is it anything worse? I don't think so. They have a little chat. It's just 2 minutes. Yeah. And he's already gone. He's already gone before the referees even showed him. You got to say well done, Terzic. Second 2 minutes of the game for him. Just a little nose, look, hand goes up. Yeah, sorry, that was me. So power play for Vardar and a chance to re-establish some of the lead. Get Ban on in place of Milosavljev. That stays as is. Now they're attacking 6v5. Stoilov makes the block. So simple, really. And Karacic runs through. Watch the block from Stoilov and just opens it up for Karacic to walk through. That's it. Free throw, says the referee. Empty goal, of course. Nielsen comes on the line. Nenadic stays where he is. Lekai. Ball to Tonneson. They need to get it over to this side as quickly as they can. No, they don't, because they've got Mate Lekai on the team, and he likes to score it. A spectacular goal. Look at the way he just glides through the air here. Keeps himself strong, good stabilization, good stability, and buries it. Mikler comes on in place of Stervik again. Bieberov, Dissinger. I think it might have hit someone's foot on the way through there. They've called it back, and the ball is with Stoilov on the 9-meter line. Bieberov. Dissinger, Kristopans. Goranchek does a good job, and they're wasting this 2-minute suspension all the time. 21 seconds remaining. Ball into the line, down goes Stoylov, handles up for passive play. He's holding his back. Karacic, Kristopans, what a ball! Off the post, rebound, Dimarov into the back of the net! Third goal in the game, what a ball, Kristopans! And wide awake to the rebound was Dimarov, and he buries it. Oh! Tonneson! 4 goals for him, and he's leaning away from the goal. And he still manages to get it past Gedban into the far corner. And Parrondo, I don't know what he's saying, but he ain't happy about something. 2018, 2-minute suspension's over. Back to 6v6. Terzic just got to watch himself, I think. Only 15 minutes remaining. What a game they've played. Kristopans, Karacic, they're not going to get passive play yet. No way, they can whistle all they want. Got to give the guys a chance to set up their attack. Might not be too far away. Stoylov's gone down. They're going to have a chat about this. They're going to look at the video. They're not sure. And you could see them deciding, look, let's make sure. Instant replay. Everyone has to go away. Referees walk over. Well, there's nothing happens there at all. And these two referees are not going to be conned. And in fact, maybe Stoylov needs to be reprimanded. There's a little hole in his shirt, but absolutely nothing whatsoever. Here it is again. And if hitting a guy in the face with your shoulder blades is a punishable offence, then Maćkovšek is in trouble. Otherwise, it's nothing doing. A floor wipe, they'll probably give a 9-metre ball, and even that is within 2 minutes. Well, for the pull, perhaps. See it again. Oh, maybe they think that was. Maybe they think it was deliberate. I see now what they saw. Okay, you can say that's okay. There, little bit of nastiness there. That's good call from the referees. 2-minute suspension, Maćkovšek, and well done, boys. They must have seen an angle that we hadn't seen. So 2018, Čupić, Kristopans, up and down, no, out to Dimarov. Someone falls over, save! Stanovic, another big save from the man who's limping on one leg. Look at that, he can hardly run off. Matelekai, one of the Hungarians of this team, he does not want to lose again. Nagy, of course, one of the Hungarians of this team, and there aren't many of them. Mikler, another Hungarian on this team. Jamali, Hungarian now. Nenadic goes for a wild one, gets away with it. Referees call it back. Travelling, says the referee, it's not going to count. So they call it back again. Now that's unfortunate for Matej Lekai. Now the ball with Lekai again, Bolton, and it's brilliant! Absolutely brilliant Lekainen and Adic. That little tandem together. 2v2 and he sidesteps back inside. I said he's like an eel. That's exactly what he's like. He won't take the penalty, I'm sure. But look at the speed of this. Bang! Stoylov's gone. Has to foul him. And got the shot away, but it doesn't matter. 20-18 the score. And it's Mahe who steps forward. 2 minutes, I think, for Stoylov there. He scores it. The ball sat down. He put it chops. And it's 2019, a one-goal game.
20-19, third goal,
Third goal for Mahe there. Dissinger hit. Karacic hit. Terzic holds him up. It's 5v5. No, 6v5. The empty goal. Karacic, Dissinger. Morais, great play. And Adic doesn't call for anything. That's good. Doesn't say attack or foul. Referees just come over to have a little word with them. And then Marcus gives up the pantomime to show that's not what we're looking for here. And he goes, I see you. I love it. There's the pants plays through. What's he doing? Scored a goal. Morais turns. Save penalty. 7 meters for Vardar. Time says they're to be clean left floor. What is he? He doesn't fancy it. And now Morais has just become so important today. The decision again. I think there's just a little nibble at him here as he turns. He gets the shot away. But as a general rule, that's the penalty these days. Adic can't believe it. What are we saying? 17.5 minutes gone in the second half. 1 goal lead for Vardar, a 4-goal turnaround today. Čupić never misses from the penalty spot. Or almost never. But he's facing Stedovic. There you go. Čupić does what he does best. And scores. 2 goals for him from 4 attempts. So 21-19. What a ball. Gajic buries that with 15 years of pain in the strength of the arm. He just absolutely whipped that. Look at that. The whip on the arm, and look at the emotion oozing from his face. And every bit of his body, and the big smile from the coach. He's just so happy for this team. Both coaches, just young men, starting off in the job, as it were. And look where they both are. There'll be a winner today, there'll be a loser. But to be honest, they're both winners in my eyes, regardless of what happens. Gentlemen, both of them. So easy to deal with, and always good to see them. Karacic. Good defence by Gorinchek and Tonneson, and just in case he didn't know they were holding him, they held him even tighter. Pushed him out a little more. Morais, Tiberov hasn't had a sniff down there in the wing. Karacic plays it off to Christian Dissinger, and down goes he with Terzic on top of them. And Terzic did a good job. Dissinger takes it in his stride. Floor wipers will come on. And look at Terzic, boom! Out before Dissinger's even got the ball in his hand. They've upped the ante, this Veszprém defence, in the second half. That is for absolute sure. Well, I have followed Vardar around all season. This is my 8th time to see them, and they are a great bunch of guys. They've their story to tell, and I'll be delighted if they win this game. Oh, beautiful ball again, and Morais again. Where was everybody? What a That's unbelievable. How does a guy like Morais disappear into the line? But by contrast, the Veszprém guys are a great bunch of guys, and I've seen them a good few times this season. And how amazing would it be for Veszprém Handball Club to win it, because they've never won it before. So no matter what happens here today, I think all the fans and the clubs can be justifiably proud, and it's going to be great no matter what. Now Nielsen gets the free. Gaban had the ball out to Dieberhoff in the blink of an eye, but it didn't matter a jot. Ball around the back. Nielsen was nailed by this one. Big guy sidesteps, ball back to Nenadic, comes back inside again. 9-meter ball. Ball is back again with Likai. What can he do? Goes through Nenadic. Blocked, picked up by Stilek. What's he going to do? He goes 1-against-1 against his old teammate. Likai goes for the shot. Beautiful ball into Nielsen. Off the head of Gidban, who's lucky if his head is still on his shoulders after that. What on earth? I never saw a save like that in my life. He goes low, but Gidban is already on the ground. He's got to remember that. Did the same in the penalty. And Gidban's head snapped back. His forward saved a great ball in the end. Watch this, he's down. Up. That's a sore one. Eyes only for the ball. Oh my dear me. I'm okay. No overreaction. Take a bow, Khalifa Gidban. That is brilliant. Well done, you. So, stays 22-20. Low scoring game, intriguing game. Morais, Dissinger, Kristapans, Machkovsek. Kristapans goes for the shot, gets the 9-meter ball. Goranchuk having another great game today. I have to say in defence, he's really rolling to that role alongside Machkovsek. Dieberhoff, Kristapans up, and Kristapans scores. Nice ball. Put into his path by Dieberhoff, third goal of the game. No chance. Instead of a big goal. And it's a 3-goal game, 23-20. Vardar just comes back into the lead again. It was a 1-goal game. Now suddenly it's 3. Guy almost breaks through, doesn't quite. And Gorbach is winding up the Vardar crowd, trying to get them a little more power in there. 10 minutes, or just under, 8 minutes to go. What a ball, penalty has to be. 3 men inside, and they needed that. And who was it again? It was Nenadic and Likai in there, working together, lovely ball off. And Gleb Kalaras has hands all over that guy. Kristapans is lucky he doesn't get a 2-minute suspension for hands to the face of Nenadic. And Mahe steps forward one more time, but this time it is Sadnev in goal. Dancing around, doing the pasta legs. Mahe doesn't care. He just buries it in that corner. Fourth goal for him. 98 kilometers per hour, and they needed that. 23-21. And coming to that time of the game where you wonder if a bigger bench is worth its weight in gold. Karacic, Dissinger, Kristapans. Karacic tries to break through between 1 and 2, can't do it. Ball comes out to the 9-meter line again. Morais, and out goes Gajic on Karacic, who walks past him, goes for the shot. Penalty, says the referee. Sterby can't believe it. Oh, that's a call. That is a call. Lars is convinced. I'm not convinced. I think he leaves his arm there, Karacic. Karacic is clever. And look at Sterbic. No, no, no. So Mikta comes on for the penalty against Čupić. 23-21. Takes him. Buries it. Čupić makes it a 3-goal game. 24-21. And the more the game is going on, the more this Vardar team is just sneaking or keeping the gap. Nielsen, Nodge, Nenadic, Likai. There's where your damage is going to come from. Nenadic, foul, penalty. And that one was absolutely for sure. And it's Likai and Nenadic again. That's the... And it's the push by Christian Dissinger inside. Defender good save, good ban. So what's happening now? Mahe comes on. No one has blinked when it comes to the penalties yet. No one has missed one. Don't want to put the curse on him. Get ban against Mahe. Does he go high? Yup! He splits one. Takes a chance. He scored that before this season. No, get ban goes the other way. That's a really good penalty. Mahe gets another one. 5th goal of the game for him. So, 6 minutes remaining, all on the line. Skuba comes back on, Kristopan, Skuba, Kolacic goes in on the line, comes back out again. Look at the defence of Veszprém, moving. That's Kovsek, stays up, now they've got to get across. Somebody goes down in there, Morais, hand is up for passive play. Morais, time is called. He wants him to go to the video, sure, you go to the video for everything then. Well, no one touches him anyway. Now, referees are wise enough to know that that's just going to be a 9-metre ball. Floor wipers on, although Morais got a nice foot in the ribs as somebody came down. Nodge chatting with them. Kristopans, what's he going to do? He bounces and is still up for passive play. Davis wants travelling there. Doesn't get it. Morais again to Kristopans. He's hit. Great save, Sterbic over the end line, and it breaks to Nodge. Nodge bounces it, and they need speed. Nenadic, 1-on-1 with Gleb Kalarash. Now to Likai. Back to Nenadic, is it? They wait for the cavalry. Blagoden checks off. Nielsen is on. Timeout is called by Davis with 5 minutes and 15 seconds left in the gold medal match.
We need to play better. We need to run the contra. We need to run the contra. We're saving the ball. And we hard passing. Run the contra. See, they know. They need to make. They need to make 20 changes. Run the contra, but attack. No, attack.
We must stay in defense.
Now the same. We play Mula, run that side. Mula, run that side, and the cross. Okay, one against Kristofan, lose the cross. Okay?
Okay, come on, guys! Guys, we Very good now, keep on, let's go! Come on.
Well, there's just over 5 minutes remaining, and Vardar is leading by 2. It's theirs to lose. Nenadic with the ball. Nodge, Likai, Nenadic! Foul on the way through, 7-metre ball! Referees call it right again. Gleb Kalarash stays on. It's the touch on the way through. You can't do that anymore. It's actually Dissinger. My apologies, Gleb. It wasn't you. Dissinger's laid across, tries his best. He's inside the whole lot. Great call again by the referees. Penalty. And as I said, no one has blinked on the penalties yet. Bahé against Milosavljev. He's had to face 2 goalkeepers today. What does he do this time? Buries it again. 24-23. A 1-goal game. The timeout from Davis has worked. And now the question is, does Perando blink next? Stas Skuba, Kristopans, Skuba, sidesteps, can't get the ball away. Well done, Blagorenček and Maćkovšek. 2 Slovenians stopping 1 Slovenian. Now Morais, the Brazilian, comes into play. It's Kristopans, it's Skuba. Look at the fight in there in the line. Morais can't get free. Karadzic has it. He scores, but he's travelled since the referee. Vardar can't believe it. The Vardar fans are up in arms. They've called travelling. Let's have a look again. It is travelling. But before he's hit. So anyway, they got it right on one side. But 9 metre ball, we all accept that. 24-23. Karadzic again tries to turn Nodge. Nodge says, not today. Not today. Not on my last game for Veszprém. Now Terzic falls, gets back up. Stas Skuba. Kristopans buries it. 25-23 and a 2-goal lead. Maćkovšek, Mikai, ball, Blagorenček, what a save! What a save, Milosavljev! Oh, Blagorenček was wide open. Great ball in, and Milosavljev pulls it out of the bag. Is it going to be heartache again for Veszprém? Oh, he's got to score that. Would Nielsen have done it? You think maybe, but who knows? He hit the face of Gidban earlier when it would have been easier to score. So, can't blame Blagorenček. Great save, Milosavljev. 25-23. 3 minutes remaining. They've lost it. It's Veszprém ball. Back to Stervik. Now with Nodge. Now with Nekai. Ball is... Oh, they've lost it. Oh my goodness me. Nenadic didn't even get a chance to get onto the court. And Gajic was wide open, and Lekai, one of the heroes, blew it. 2 goals down, 2 minutes 45 seconds. What is he doing when you've got Kristopans in there? Arms as long as a lighthouse. Does a lighthouse have arms? Arms as long as a windmill. Look at those fans. Look at them. Skuba, Karadzic, Kristopans, and there's up a passive play. They need a big save from Stervik here. Kristopans gets hit. Good defence. Time, says the referee. And time is called. 2 minutes 11 seconds.
Make some noise!
Stoilov, Kristopans, Skuba, Stoilov, Čupić, scores! 3-goal lead, 2 minutes remaining, surely that's it. Maćkovšek, someone falls, Lekai, ball to Nodge, shot is poor, but he's fouled and it's a 9-metre ball. Time scored, time is stopped. Brilliant goal. Čupić, the man you want. It was almost identical to the winning goal when they beat Paris 2 years ago, coming in from that side. Now Nielsen's on the line. Now Nenadic. What can he do? Goes for the shot, scores the goal. 26-24, 1 minute 40 seconds remaining. Referees don't call time just yet. Time's a wasting. But Veszprém need this ball, they need it quickly. Skuba, Kristopans, Čupić. Well, here's what I'm saying right now. Either Vardar win this game or we're going to extra time, because I don't think there's enough time for Veszprém to win it in normal time. Skuba hit, Time stopped. Well done to the referee, not wasting an absolute second of the valuable time remaining. 1 minute 11 seconds. Now 1:10. 2-goal lead for Vardar. Got ball into Stoylov and a penalty. And the time is stopped. And if they're ever going to stop a penalty in this game, now is the time they need it. If Chupic scores it, Vardar have won the EHF Final Four against all the odds, against every single prediction anybody ever made. Chupic steps forward, fakes him, scores! Yeah, it's only a minute remaining, 27-24. They know that that's the game. Veszprém, heartache again for them. There's no way back from this. The big squad. Veszprém have lost the ball again. Kristopans is one of the greatest players in the world right now, the way he plays the game. Karacic to come back from yesterday's injury and play as long as he has. Scuba, Dissinger, who appeared in the middle of the season. I mean, Tiberov, Milosavljev, whoever heard of him? And they're just going to mess around. Save Stervik, but it doesn't matter. 7 seconds left. The championship, the VELUX EHF Final Four, is going to HC Vardar. Victorious, vindicated, winners. The team from Skopje has done it again. Absolute bedlam in the crowd. And why not? Because I never gave them a chance, even though I'd watched them all season and seen what they could do against every single problem they faced. Poor Mirsad Terzic, they gave it everything. Mahe gave it everything. Nod Janilic, they'll be gone after this game, never to play handball again. Grace our screens. Well, maybe on TV, but not as players. And it's heartbreak for them because they're wondering how it all went wrong. Everybody's wondering how it all went wrong. Everybody's wondering how this bunch of misfits who shouldn't be here, in inverted commas, got here and then won the whole damn thing. Why? Because they played for something that money can't buy. And I mean that literally. They weren't paid for 9 months of the season. The team was stripped down to the bare bones at the start of the season. They brought in a guy from Germany who everybody raised their eyebrows and said about Dissinger, what are you doing going over there? They bought Scuba from Szeged. And in the end, this ragtag group, this motley crew, found a team spirit and something deep within them that was able to bring them to the level they're at today, the level of champions, the level of Champions League champions. Heartbreak for Veszprém, heartbreak for Norge that he couldn't bring the title to the town he went back to, having been abroad for so long. Heartbreak for Momir Ilic that he couldn't do it. Twice they've been to the final here. Twice they couldn't do it. Ivan Chupic now has 3. And the list of players now who have a Champions League winners medal, and you may never hear them again. Popovsky, Vojvodic, Mishevsky, Nedanovsky, Kizic, Kiselyev, Gorbach played a few minutes the whole season, got 3 goals and has won a medal. It's an incredible story. It's an absolutely incredible story, but heartbreak for that man there, Nikai, knowing that they were so close and the momentum they brought with them into this game. But Vardar were no one-hit wonders. They didn't just get here by chance. They didn't just beat Barcelona by chance. You had to know that they were going to give it a good game. And how these guys have managed to run for 120 minutes with basically the same 7 or 8 players is beyond me. And that guy there is absolutely fantastic. Look at him go. And I'd say he could pick up the entire team on his own. Christian Dissinger, the only German player here, wins a gold medal in the Lanxess Arena in Cologne. Look at that. Well, I'm not doing an interview with Stoylov because they won the semi-final yesterday and I'm still in pain from the hug he gave me. So God only knows what it'd be like if I gave him an interview today after that. I think they'll all be lining up to talk to me. Sergei Gorbach, Champions League champion. There you go. Great scenes. Congratulations. Can you imagine the last time they won down in Skopje? What was it? The whole city was out there? 250,000 people? I think Sting had to cancel his concert because this game was on. It's cancelled tomorrow too because there's no way they're no one's going to Sting concert with these guys winning and coming home tomorrow. Kristapans, there he is. Didn't matter at the end. The game was well over by then. Sheer joy on the face of the Vardar players and the Vardar coaching staff, a club that everyone said next season would be defunct, that the financial problems facing it were so severe they couldn't keep going. And we now have a female, Biljana Crvenkovska, who is the first female winning coach of a men's Final Four. That is a great story. I'm telling you, if she's not over every single news article on every single handball platform tomorrow, there is something seriously wrong in the world, because that is a great story. Congratulations to her. And then, of course, congratulations to Roberto Parrondo, who took over a team that I'm not saying nobody wanted, but nobody gave a chance, and look what he's done. But of course, for all the elation, there is the sadness, there is the heartache, and Davis will have to pick these boys up off the floor. He's rebuilding this team, but you just know that they have a chance. His brother Drasko won a medal with Flensburg in 2014. Peter can't add another title to the family history, but he did it damnedest. I'll tell you, if they had won the Final Four, Mladic was the MVP. But normally speaking, the MVP gets chosen from the winning team. Well, take your pick. Is it Kristapans, Milosavljev, could be Karacic? They're all there. They're all heroes. And exactly the same as 2 years ago, the candy stripe worn on the semi-final, all white worn on the Sunday. And Davis has a job to pick all these guys up and pick that club up off the floor. But they gave it their all. So while we're watching a few, there's Marco holding up the flag. He just loves that club. Looks like there's another show about to start. It's nothing if not entertaining at the Final Four, that's for sure. And here we go, all the winners over all the years. We'll rejoin you very shortly for the trophy ceremony.
So let us ask the question we've been asking so many times. Are you guys ready? I'll ask you again. Are you guys ready? Wow, that's more like it. It's time to present to you the silver medalists. What a season have they played? How great have they performed this weekend? And they have grabbed the silver medal. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to make some noise for Telekom Veszprém!
Well done, boys. Hard luck. There's always a loser on the day. Today wasn't
Please
your
welcome
day. But there will be another day. For sure. This team is moving in the right direction. And we wish them the best of luck in the future. And a special mention, of course, for Momir Ilic and Laszlo Nagy, who have given us so many great memories, who've given us so much pleasure over the years. They each retire with 2 Champions League medals apiece, 2 Final Fours for Ilic, 1 Final Four and a Champions League medal for Nagy. Unfortunately, they couldn't bring it home to the fans of Veszprém, but I think the Veszprém fans know that they had a great season this season. When you look where they came from to where they ended up, they've done extremely well.
They will appear in just a few seconds on the way into the arena.
Well, they've named them all, but there's no sign of anyone yet. And they just need to maybe get themselves together. Davies is very much a team-orientated kind of guy, and he probably thinks they have to come out as a team and not as a bunch of individuals. Or maybe the team is honouring Momir Ilic and Laszlo Nagy, you know, for it being their final day.
To the silver medalists, they are on their way, ladies and gentlemen. We can already see them.
They're on the way, they can see them, we can't see them.
And now they are entering Lanxess Arena. The silver medalists.
All right, they're getting the guard of honour, and here comes Mikler leading them in. You know, when they look back, they'll appreciate what they've done. It won't be today. And it's a tough break. A lot of the players will be finishing up at the club. A lot of them will be moving on. Gajic couldn't quite break that 15 years of pain he's got, but he's still got time. He's still got years in the legs. And they've still got the right attitude. And congratulations to them. Wear those silver medals with pride, because you deserve them. That guy's probably thinking of that ball he gave away to Gajic at a key moment when Christoph Hans stuck out an arm and intercepted it. Mirsad Terzic, great. Branislav probably a bit overcooked today for playing against the team from his home country. But they've got the structure there, they've got the budget. They've got a coach now that they feel they can believe in. So it's time to give him time. You know that Mate just wants to win it for this Hungarian team. That's a lovely picture. So they're the great and the good are coming on stage to present the silver medals to the vice champions of the EHF FINAL4 2019, the 10th anniversary. They're not probably over enamored at the moment, it's just too soon. I always feel sorry for the silver medalists that they have to get their medals so early, having just suffered a really bitter defeat, but that's the way it is, and as I said, maybe in a couple of days they'll appreciate it more. Blagorenchek, he's turned into a good defender. He and Borut Maćkovšek are going to be very, very important to this team going forward. Sturlek, always smiling, no matter what. You get good days, you get bad days. And you got to take the good with the bad. There's Istvan Gulyás in the back there. I think he's about to get his medal. What a hero he was for Veszprém. I'm delighted for him. And of course, Carlos Perez there, just wondering what it's all about. And Momir Ilic and Michael Vider, I'm sure, congratulations. And as does Predrag, I think he's from Montenegro, but knows how important Momir Ilic was to Serbia and Serbian handball and handball in general. And Zoltan, he gets his medal too. He's had a big say in how things have changed over there in Veszprém. And finally, David Davis. He is such a gentleman, and well, that goes in his pocket. He's got plenty of them. He's got plenty of them to go around. So the vice champions, silver medalists of the 10th anniversary EHF Final 4 are Telekom Veszprém. Good luck to them. We'll see them next season. As champions of Hungary, they are in the VELUX EHF Champions League next year. We won't see him, but Laszlo, thank you very much for your contribution to our sport. It's been brilliant, and you're just such a legend and an ambassador for our sport, as is Momir Ilic. Well, that's the trophy that's going to be presented very, very shortly to HC Vardar. Well, top scorer of the tournament goes to Alex Duchabayev. 99 goals, didn't quite make the 100 mark, but in a season that was very transitional for that team, they've done amazingly well to get this far. 4th place on the weekend, but he's top scorer of the season 2018-2019. Congratulations, Alex, and good luck with the new baby in 2 months' time. Talent Duchabayev's going to be a granddad in 2 months' time, so all the best. Hope everything goes really, really well.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the HC1, number 18, Igor Karacic.
So the MVP of the tournament for the weekend, like I said, going to always come from the winning team, and it is Igor Karacic. Oh, but I'm not going to say dead and buried yesterday, but the reports were his leg was hanging on by a thread and makes a miraculous recovery and then turns up. But what I want to say about Igor is last season wasn't playing almost at all for that team. And when Raul Gonzalez moved on, Parondo put the trust in him, and it's been well repaid. Igor has been sensational all season, as has that whole team. But like I said, I've seen them many times. He has been brilliant, the Croatian, and it was a vindication for the club that they gave him a chance, and a redemption for him that he could come back and play at that level and lead that team to victory in the biggest competition of all. Come on together along with Sergei Samsonenko. He's not going to miss that. Neither is Stoyan Stoilov. Never saw him jump as high in my life. They're all coming on. Morais had one of the best tournaments I've ever seen him play. Brilliant he was. Dissinger, heartbreaking a couple of seasons ago when he might have, right at the end, taken a shot he shouldn't have taken when Kiel played Veszprém in that semi-final, 2016. A lot of people pointed the finger at him, and now here he is, a champion of the VELUX EHF Final 4 2019. And as I said, the female coach, Biljana Sirvenkoska, she'll kill me, never say her name right. Gabi Parondo never coached the men's team at this level, and here he is in his first season, and you know, he's got to keep the level up now. Shishkarev pulled a groin, a hamstring, something at the start, but he still managed to carry on. It's an incredible story. An absolutely incredible story. They will get presented with their medals first before the big arm comes on. Dibirov runs over to give it a little kiss. Well, it's kind of shaped like his head, isn't it?
So this is a great moment to show your appreciation for the winners. Make some noise for the HC
And of course you get the old medals in the teeth routine. There's the fans. He doesn't even need to stand on the stage to be seen. What a lovely man he is. A big gentle giant, Gleb Kalarash. If you would have said to me when I saw him the first game of the season he was going to win a Champions League medal, I'd have said you are crazy. But he's just improved. He's just become so important to this team. They really are a band of brothers, this crowd. Amazing, amazing story. The Algerian, Gedban, he will be in every Algerian newspaper tomorrow. The North Africans will love him because it's one of theirs that's at the top of the pile. The only German here at Dissinger. People raised eyebrows. What are you doing moving to Vardar? What's going on down there? But there he is. With a gold medal around his neck, the MVP, getting all the applause. Čupić, you want to win a Champions League? Buy Ivan Čupić, get him on your team. He's not the fittest guy in the whole world, but put the ball in his hand, he never lets you down. Well, all they want is the big arm, and someone better get off that stage and give it to them. And finally, the captain, Stoilov, gets his medal. And all the staff, what an amazing, amazing achievement. Stoilov said it's a Hollywood story. That's because I told him it was a Hollywood story, but now he's using it. And they step away, and all they want is that trophy which is coming. You know what? At the start of the season, they had no team, no money, no chance. But Vardar are vindicated. They are victorious. One life, one love, now 2 titles. Champions League winners 2019. Heroes of a proud nation. Give them the trophy. Karadzic wants to take it. Where is Stoilov when you need him? They're going to hear that music. When that chorus hits, they're going to pick it up. On the 10th anniversary of the EHF Final4, the champions are from Skopje, HC Vardar! And there they are! Congratulations to each and every one of them for what has been a most remarkable story. Guys, I remember we were here in 2017. I think it was the two of you again. What do I just keep thinking the Croatians? Igor, first of all, congratulations, MVP. After last season, the season you had, that's amazing.
Yeah, we made it. I spoke with you 2 days ago. During the whole season, the main goals was qualified to EHF FINAL4 Keln. 2 days ago, I spoke with Chupko and told him, only enjoy, man, play handball and we will see. Now this is one of the happiest days in my life, and I enjoy now.
Hey, listen, I said in the commentary, you want to win the Champions League, you buy Chupic. Just pay him the money.
Yeah, thank you.
It's not me, you just keep doing it.
Now we don't have enough money for him.
Thank you. Really, I have 3 so far.
Yeah.
I'm really happy, but this one is the sweetest one.
Okay, and just to remind people, start of the season, the team is stripped down naked. You're left with like 7-8 players and a bunch of people no one's ever heard of. There's no money, and everyone says there's no chance. And you guys keep going, yeah, we do.
Yeah, Hollywood.
It's Hollywood.
Yeah. Hollywood, we had a lot of problems with the money, with the injured players, but we have a team.
You've got, guys, you've got more than that. You've got heart, you've got soul, you've got balls. Yeah. That's what you've got.
I don't know if you can say
I just said it. It doesn't matter. It's national TV. There's a ball of fame outside. If we don't say balls, what are we going to say? That's what you guys have. You've got something a band of brothers.
Yeah, great company here, great team, and our coach is definitely the best now. Because of this
We need to sell one more. We need to sell one more, coach.
Hey, listen, thanks for talking to us. Well done. Enjoy the evening and get absolutely
no
cup of coffee. No. That's all you can have. Drink a milk. Take care, boys. Thank you very much. Oh, you're over there. And listen, that's it from me, from EHF TV. Thanks for watching again, and thanks for always watching the Final Four. It's been great. See you next time. Welcome to the Lanxess Arena. Welcome to the Cathedral of Handball. This is the 10th anniversary of the EHF Final Four. The ghosts of 3 years ago. Veszprém get a chance to go to a gold medal match. To Stoilov, and that is it. Vardar are going to the gold medal match. Barcelona have fallen apart. Championship, the VELUX EHF Final Four is going to HC Vardar. Victorious, vindicated winners.
Ja, müssen nur achten, ob die da noch filmen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've all arrived now, so we can start the post-match press conference following the final of the VELUX EHF Final 4, the final of this season's VELUX EHF Champions League. A huge congratulations to HC Vardar for their win against Veszprém, taking their second Champions League title, and if I'm correct, the first major title for North Macedonia. They won the game 27-24, 16-11 at half-time. I'd like to first of all introduce our guests on the stage from Vardar, Roberto Parondo, Stojancic Stoilov from Skopje, and then on my left from Veszprém, the coach David Davis and the player Peter Nenadic. So we start with the winners, and Roberto, you had a really tough game yesterday and had an amazing performance today. What's the secret?
I don't know. Okay, good night to everyone. First of all, to say that it's great. One Final Four is the best tournament for handball. We need more tournaments like this. For everybody who loves handball, this is amazing. Say that I'm sorry for Veszprém, for sure. This is a final. Two teams plays and just one can win. Now tonight we are the winner. We are very, very happy, but they also, I think that they deserve. They played very, very good, very, very hard, but just one can win. Say thanks again to my players, to all the club. This is amazing for us.
Thank you. David, I know you're extremely disappointed, and it's a tough question, but what went wrong for Veszprém today?
Well, hello everyone. I'm not disappointed. I'm sad. It's completely different. No, everything was wrong. The first half was not good. We couldn't. We didn't play good. And of course, congratulations to Vardar. They were playing all the match very comfortable, or really comfortable, and that's it. In the first half, we lose the match.
Thank you. Stojanca, it's been a tough season for your team. What does it mean for them to have won the title for the second time?
First of all, hello to everybody here, and congratulations to the team of Veszprém for the fair fight today. It was a really good game. I don't want to speak a lot now. We're overwhelmed with this victory, and it's been a difficult year, and this is a very good, happy end. This is a great win for us and my country, the Republic of Macedonia.
Thank you very much. Peter, can we have your comments on the game? What's the atmosphere like in the locker room following this defeat today?
Yeah, good evening everyone. First of all, congratulations to Vardar and Macedonia for the winning. I have really a lot of friends in this club, and yeah, I think we lost the game in the first half. We didn't play on the level we should. Vardar get some goals in front, and then in the second half, when we are starting to coming back, and we were 1-2, some other details decide the game. These two guys in black, but Vardar really amazing season. What they passed, what they did. Like the German said, hood up, and congratulations one more time.
Thank you very much. Any questions from our audience, from the media, for our guests on the stage? If that's not the case, I'd like to thank everyone for coming to the VELUX EHF Final 4 in Cologne, and we'll see you again here next year. Thank you.